Okay, this question, write first four terms of an AP when the first term A and D are given. So you are given the first term A is equal to 10 and D is equal to also 10. In that case, you have to find the first four term. First term is A only. Second term is given by, that is A plus D. And the third one is given by A plus 2D. Very simple. And the third one is A plus 3D, is it? In a simple way, you are going to solve this way. A plus D, D means it is 10, is it? So you are going to get here 20. Next, A means here, once again it is 10 plus 2D means 2 into D. That is equal to 2 into 10. See, in a step you can solve 10 plus 2 10s are 20. This is equal to 30. See children, mistakes. What mistakes I have seen students making? 12, I'll show you. See here. What they do, 10 plus 2, 12 into 10, 120. This way I have seen students making mistakes. Here children, the first multiplication you have to do, then add that one to this one. So these are common mistakes happens. Okay, so avoid those by learning perfectly. Then you have A plus 3D, that is 10 plus 3 into D is 10. Very simple. So look at this one, 10 plus 3 into 10 is 30, which is equal to 40. The first four terms are, the first one is 10, the second one is 20, the 30 and the 40. Very simple. Another way also I'll show you. Look at this one. This problem can be solved in this way also. You are given A is equal to 10. Am I right? Then D is equal to also 10. By adding simple. First term is 10. Second 10. Difference 10 means 10, 20, 30 and 40. In a single step you can do. But if it is asked for 2 marks, in that case you have to solve with steps. Okay. This is very simple question. Interesting and very simple question. Find first four terms. Okay, A is equal to minus 2 and D is equal to 0. Very interesting. The first term is minus 2. Okay, the second term is given by what? A plus D. What is A plus D? Minus 2 plus 0, which is equal to minus 2. So if you go on doing this way, you are going to get all the terms as minus 2 and the minus 2 and minus 2. Okay, these are the four terms. Okay, don't solve this way, because when difference is given, the four terms becomes this way only. Find first four term. The first term is 4 and the difference is minus 3. Very simple it is. The first term, as you know, it is 4 only. The second term is given by A plus D, that is equal to 4. And what is your D? D is your minus 3. So a plus of minus 3, which is equal to 4 minus 3, it is 1. Then A plus 2D, very simple. This is first term and this is second term. Then the third one is this one. Look at this one. 4 plus of that is 2 into minus 3. Okay, now what happens here? 4 plus minus, it is minus 3 2s are 6, which is equal to minus 2. Here I will explain here. Look at this one. 4 plus 2D is there. Now what I have seen here, students making this way, 2D. We are writing 2 into D this way. So what happens? What you will do? 4 plus 2, 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3. Very wrong calculation. So what is the correct way? Is 4 plus 2 into, if you don't want to keep the bracket, dot minus 3 you keep. Then 4 plus minus 2 3s are 6, which is equal to minus 2. This is correct way and this is also correct way. Either this way or this way. Don't do this type of mistakes. Okay, while writing only, write properly. The fourth term, very simple, A plus 3D. As I told you, the same way you are going with this one also, 3 as it is, D is minus 3. Okay, then what happens here? 4 plus minus 3 3s are 9. 4 minus 9, that is 5. Bigger number is having minus sign. You are going to keep minus sign. So for systematic calculation, you write for the four terms are 4. The second one is what? 1. The third one is what? Minus 2. And the fourth term, that is minus 5, are the first four. Look at this one. Find first four terms where you are given in the fourth one. A is equal to minus 1 and D is equal to 1 by 2. Very interesting and very simple problem. You have to be a little careful while writing this minus 1 and the fraction. See the calculation. The first term is minus 1. Very simple. The second term is A plus D. Here you have to be careful. Minus 1 plus 1 by 2. Here children, you are not writing this one as minus 1 plus 1 as 0 upon 2. This is wrong. You are solving by taking the LCM. What you are doing here? LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. 1 2s are 2 1s are. These two you are multiplying. 1 2s are 2 means it is minus 2 plus 1, which is equal to minus 1 by 2. This is the second term. Okay, next the third term. Very simple, it is A plus 2D, which is equal to minus 1 plus of 2 into D is 1 by 2. Here it goes, cancel. So minus 1 plus 1 which is equal to 0. Very simple. Then the last term, that is fourth term, is given by a plus 3d which is equal to minus 1 plus 3 into what is that one, d? We have 1 by 2. Here we cannot cancel. Minus 1, 3 into 1 is 3 upon 2. Yes, now take the LCM. LCM of 1 and 2 is, it is of course 2. 1 how much? 1 2 ja. This 2 you are writing here. 2 how much? 2 1 ja. You are writing here 1. So next up is 1 and 2. If you multiply, minus 2 plus 3 1 ja 3 2. Very simple. Minus 2 plus 3 minus 2, it is 1 by 2. So these are the 4 terms. That is minus 1, 1 by 2, 0 and 1 by 2. You are given a is equal to minus 1.25 and d is given minus 0.25. Children, you may get confused with what decimal and the minus sign. I'll explain this easy way and we will try to solve without any long and difficult steps. Okay, now look at this one. First term is given a is equal to minus 1.25. Very simple. This is the first term. Next we have the second term. What is the second term? Is given by a plus d. Okay, so what happened? Minus 1.25. This way you put plus sign and d is what? Minus 0.25. Very simple. Minus 1.25 plus minus minus 0.25. Here the confusion arises. Is it minus and minus? What happens? Minus and minus, as you know, it is addition. What this addition says that you have to add the numbers. Okay, how to add the numbers? I'll show you. One, don't write the sign while adding here. And 0.25. Very simple. 5 plus 5 10. 2 to 4 plus 1 5, decimal point, and here carry 1. This is 2.50. The answer is 2.5. That is 2.50. Okay, now the second term we have got. Then we'll go with the third term. What is the third term? Third term is a plus 2d. See how to write the question and the steps correctly. Then you can avoid the confusion. So whatever the confusion arises, no, with the sign and fraction decimals. Now look at some plus of minus 2d. 2 means here it is 2. D is once again it is minus 0.25. Very simple. This is minus 1.25 as it is. Plus minus minus. This get multiplied. Okay. Now I'll show this basic things also. Look at this one. This is into 2. 2 5 is 10. Very simple. 25 is 50. You know that one. And we give the decimal point after 1 2 digits. Okay. 1 2 here. Okay, keep the 0. It becomes what? 0.50. Both are negative. Once again, we have to add the numbers. Here, it is 1.25. Look at this one here. How to write this one? I have seen students making mistakes. See, learn this one well. This is 5, 7 and 1.75. As I told you students, it is bigger number is sign, minus sign. Your third term is minus 1.75. Now we'll go with the fourth term. Fourth term is given by a plus 3d. Okay. Now look at this one. A is minus 1.25 plus 3 means it is 3 as it is. D is what? Minus 0.25. I'll show you minus 1.25 plus minus minus. Okay, I'll show you the multiplication once again. 0.25 into 3. Okay, 25 3s are 75. You know, then after 2 digits you are going to give the decimal point. It is 0. So we are getting here 0.75. The addition of these two numbers I'll show here. Okay, here you can write here 1.25 below this one. Also you can calculate 5 plus 5 10. 7 plus 3 10. Point as it is 1 plus 1 it is 2. So 2.00 is same as 2 only, is it? So you are writing here it is 2 and negative sign. You are going to give bigger number. Both the numbers are negative. You are going to give that negative sign. So these are the 4 terms of the AP when your A is this and this. Write the first term and the CD. Very simple problem it is. First term means very simple. A it is 3. CD means common difference. Okay, common difference I will do second term and the first term subtraction of that one. You can say T2 minus T1. You can say or you can say A. Okay, this is what you are going to say. Then you are going to write here 1 minus 3 which is equal to minus 2. Very simple problem. This problem for the AP, write A and CD. CD means common difference. A means the first term. This is given AP. Okay. So what you are going to do here? A is equal to 5. You are writing. Very simple. Then the common difference CD is given by the second term subtracted by the first term. That is what? Very simple. Minus 1 is the second term. Minus first term is 5. Okay. Then what you are going to get here? Minus 1 then minus 5. Look at this one, both are negative. Both are negative means you are adding, you are doing addition operation. So here 5 and 1, it makes it 6. Bigger number is having the minus sign, you are going to write this one with minus 6. This is what the common difference, or you can say D is equal to minus 6 and A is equal to 5 is the. We find A and CD. You are given A means the first term, as you know. CD means the common difference. Very simple problem here. The series is given a simple way. A is equal to 1 by 3. No calculation, just you have to write the first term. Then for the common difference, second term minus the first term. That is 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Very simple. LCM of 3 and 3 is, that is 3 only. And when you have same denominator, then you are going to do this way. Very simple. That is 5 minus 1 is 4 by 3 is the common difference, and A is equal to 1 by 3. So you are going to get these for one more question. Problem is for the AP, find A and D. You have here the AP as 0.6, 1.7, 2.8 and 3.9. You have like this one, it is given, it is an AP. So you are asked to find the common difference and the first term. First term, that is A. A is equal to 0.6. No calculation, just by observing that one. You are going to say here A is equal to 0.6. Common difference is calculated by the second term minus the first term. 1.7, that is minus 0.6. Okay, you may face little difficulty in subtraction. If you are not perfect, do it in this way. So otherwise you can do directly also. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 minus 0 is 1 only. So the answer of this one is 1, that is plus only, because 1.7 is greater than 0.6. So the common difference is 1.1 and A is equal to 0.6 is the solution. Whether the following APs are the series AP or not, and if it forms AP, you have to find the common difference and next 3 more terms of this one. Okay. So first of all, what we will do, first we will see the difference. 4 minus 2, if it is same, then it forms an AP. 4 minus 2, it is the second term minus the first term. We are going to do, it is 2. Very simple it is by looking at this one. Only you see A. Okay, next T3 minus T2, third term and the second term. What is third term? It is 8 minus 4, which is 4. So we can say here T2 minus T1, that is difference between the first and the second term, is not equal to T3 minus T2. Okay, or you can say the common difference is not same, therefore it doesn't form an AP. So it is not an AP. You can say this simple way, it is not an AP. Very simple. Look at this one. You are given a series and it is asked whether the given series forms an AP. In that case, you have to find a common difference and also 3 more terms, the next 3 terms after this one. Okay, this you have to calculate if it forms an AP. Okay, now look at this one. For finding the common difference, you have to see the difference between these 2 numbers, then these 2 numbers and these 2 numbers. If it is same, then you are going to say that it is an AP. So first of all, we'll go with T2 minus T1, that is the second term and the first term difference. 5 by 2 minus 2, that is see here children, 2 minus 5 by 2 is not equal to 5 by 2 minus 2. So always be careful, T2 minus T1 you are calculating, T3 minus T2 you are calculating. So here T2 minus T1 is not equal to T1 minus T2. You should not do. So always you are calculating from the next term, the previous term. Be careful with this one. Okay, now look at this one. Here it is a fraction and a whole number. You are going to take the LCM. LCM of 2 and 1 you are taking as 2. 1s are 1. 2 is a very simple concept. 5 1s are 5 minus 2 2s are 4. It is equal to, yes, it is 1 by 2. Next we go with once again the common difference. We will find the difference between, that is T3 third term and the second term. 3 minus 5 by 2. Look at this one. For our convenience, you are writing 1 here. It doesn't make any difference. LCM of 1 and 2, it is 2. 1 2s are, 2 1s are you are doing. 3 2s are 6 minus 5, which is also 1 by 2. But you have to check with the next one also. 7 by 2 minus 3. Okay, we'll take like this one. Then here 1s are and here it is 1 2s are. Then you are going to write here 7 minus 3 2s are 6 upon 2, which is equal to 1 by 2. So here the common difference is same. Common difference is same, you can say here, are equal. Therefore it is an AP. Simple, you write systematically. Okay, next you have next 3 terms means you are adding To next for next term, this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth term. T5 I can see here. T5 is equal to 7 upon 2 plus the common difference you are adding. Okay, then you are going to get here LCM is 2 only. Then 7 plus 1, that is equal to 8 upon 2. 2 1s are 2 4s are 4. Next term you have got as 4. Next T6, the sixth term is 4 plus 1 by 2. 4 upon 1 you are taking. LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. 1 2s are 2 1s are. Okay, 4 2s are 8 plus 1, that is equal to 9 by 2. The next term is 9 by 2. Okay, one more term we have to find. T7, that is by 9 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Very simple. So LCM is once again 2. Then 9 plus 1, which is equal to 10 upon 2. Then 2 1s are 2 5s are. Simple calculation it is. You are getting here 5. Okay, whether it forms an AP, you have to check. If it forms AP, then you are going to find the next 3 terms after this one, 1, 2 and the 3. See here, when we say it forms, the given series forms an AP, if the common difference, that is difference between these two terms, difference between these two and these two, if it is same, then we are going to call the given series as, that is AP, arithmetic progression. Now look at this one. First what you will do, the second term and the first one you are going to subtract. What is T2? It is minus 3 by 3.2, sorry. And what is T1? T1 is minus 1 by 1.2. Children, look at this one here. Difference is equal to T2 minus T1. T2 is minus 3.2 minus, be careful, solve it slowly, and you have minus 1.2. Okay, this is very important step. Okay, write it properly. Then minus 3.2 minus minus plus 1.2. This is very important thing, how to solve this one. Okay, now we have here 1 minus and 1 plus. That means here minus and plus, if we have the subtraction here. So what are you going to do here? 3.2 and minus 1.2. You are subtracting 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 1 is 2. So the difference you have got as 2. Now we'll go with one more difference, that is T3 minus T2. What is T3? I'll write minus 5.2, and already we know T2 is minus 3.2. We are subtracting these. Okay. Now look at this one. This is 5 minus 5.2 minus of this one. Bracket you have already. T2 is also having minus sign. Minus 3.2. Children, I think you are understanding. Minus 5.2 and this minus minus plus 3.2. As I told you, one is minus and one is plus. Once again the subtraction between 5.2 and the 3.2. Always write the bigger one first and the second one the smaller one for subtraction. Sign will see depending upon the number. Okay. Now 2 minus 2 0 as usual. This is 2.0 is same as, yes, it is 2. Okay, now already we have got these two same. That is this first difference and the second one. Now the third difference, that is here you have got 2 and here also you have got 2. Now I'll go with the difference of T4 minus T3. What is T4? T4 is minus 7.2. Okay. And already we know T3 is what? It is minus T3. Okay, I'll write that one also, minus 5.2. Every time if you write now, it will easy for you to solve the solution of this one. Now minus 7.2 minus T3 is minus 5.2. Small things. Okay, that gives you the good marks, plus 5.2. And you can avoid your silly mistakes which often happens with everyone. One is negative and one is positive. That is once again the subtraction. 7.2 and the 5.2 subtraction here. Here it is not sign of this one, it is subtraction operation I am doing, because one is negative and one is positive. That here we have to subtract 5.2. Of course it is plus, but we have to subtract as it is. One is negative and one is positive. So this is once again 0 and this is 2.0 is 2. And it is bigger number is having what sign here? Minus. And here also in the first one, sorry, here it is also minus. So this is minus and here it is also minus. Bigger number is having minus sign and here also it is minus. So all the three differences we have got as negative. So because of that one, you are going to say the given sequence is what? It is an AP. Okay, now we have this is first term, second, third, fourth, Okay, we have got this one as an AP. So what you are doing here, you are going to find the next one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth term, sixth term and the seventh term. Just by adding 1 by, that is minus 2. Now look at this one. For finding the fifth term, T5 is equal to, you have here minus 7.2. Addition we have to do, but it is minus 2. We have to go with that one, because to get the next term always a plus d it is it? So first the previous term and the difference, if we add, then you are going to get the next term, is it? So minus 7.2 plus minus 2. So what you are getting here, once again both are negative, you are going to get here, okay, I'll add and show you, that is also minus 7.2. See here children, what I have seen most of the students, they are doing minus 2 is there, no, they are writing here this 2, which is wrong. It is not 0.2, it is the whole 2. So how to do this one here, minus 7.2 and you are writing 2.0, that is both are negative, you are adding here, is it? 2 and 7 plus 2, 9. 9.2, you have got this one as 9.2. Both are negative. We are going to keep the sign minus. Okay. Next, this is what your T5th. Then T6th, that is sixth term. Sixth term is very simple. T5th plus the difference. Okay. What is T5th? Minus 9.2. And what we have the difference? Minus 2. This way. So minus 9.2 plus minus 2. Once again, I say the same thing. You have 9.2 and the 2 you are not writing here. You are writing, this is whole term. So you are writing here 9.2 and the 2. Your 0.0, or you can write, if you are perfect, 2 only. Then addition of these two, okay. Because both are negative means, as we know, it is addition. This is 2. 9 plus 2, 11. 11.2, yes, it is minus 11.2. Bigger number sign always we keep. As you know this one very well. Then T7th is equal to T6th plus the difference. So this is what the T6th we have. So here it is minus 11.2 plus of minus 2, which is equal to minus 11. Okay, I'll show you here. Minus 11.2, we are writing this one as, while calculating, you can neglect the sign here. And minus 2, that plus minus, it is minus 2. So what happens here? This is 2.02 you are getting. This is 0.2, you can write this one, 3. And this is what you have. 13.2 negative sign. So this is our next term. So this way you are solving. If you have got the difference same throughout here in the given term. Okay. Hope you understand this one here. You have the first term a is equal to minus 10. And how to find the common difference, that you know very well. So that common difference is what? Second term minus the first term. So the second term is here, it is minus 6 minus the first term is, okay, I'll write this one also. Second term is minus 6 and the first term is minus 10. So minus of minus 10. This is minus 6 as it is, minus plus 10. This is very simple. One is negative, one is positive. Subtraction, 10 minus 6 gives you 4. Bigger number is having the plus sign. So you are getting here plus 4, the difference between these two. Now we'll go with the difference between this one, that is, okay, I'll show you here. This is first one. The second difference we are calculating between the third term and the second term. Okay, that also I'll write here. Third term is minus 2 and the second term is minus 6. Now minus 2 minus of minus 6. Yes, then minus 2 minus plus 6. Yes, 6 minus 2 gives you 4. Very simple. Both the differences are same. Then we'll move to the next one. That is 2. Okay, I'll write this one. T4 is equal to 2 and T3 is equal to minus 2. Now that 2 minus of minus 2, which is equal to 2 plus 2, that is 4. Very simple. So the common difference is same. You are going to say this, therefore it forms in the common difference is same. Therefore it forms an AP. Okay. Now look at this one. These are what? How many terms here you are given? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to find fifth term, sixth term and the seventh term. Okay, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to find that is fifth term. 3 more term they told. So that is T4, that is fourth term and the difference. Very simple. Fourth term is what? What is it here? T5th is equal to 2 plus 4, that is equal to 6. You have got this one as 6. Next, once again, t sixth, that is, this is t fifth, sixth term, or you can say a5, t sixth, the sixth term, and the seventh term. You have here, this is equal to what you are going to get here, the fifth term and the common difference, that is 4. This is difference, is it? So the common difference, okay, now look at this one. This is 6 plus 4, which is equal to 10. Very simple. You are writing here simple calculation. T7 is equal to T6 plus 4. T6 is how much it is? This is 10 plus the common difference, that is here 4, that is equal to 14. One, find the, okay, if this is a series, okay, this is very interesting. Look at this one, whether it forms an AP or not, and if it forms, the 3 more next terms you have to find. Okay, this I can call it as T1, this is T2, T3 and T4. Even you can say A1, A2, A3 and A4. Okay, now look at this one. First of all, we'll find a difference between the second and the third, that is first one. I'll write here T2 minus T1, or you can write A2 minus A1. Okay, now look at this one here. What is the second term? Second term is 3 plus root 2 minus, this is our first term is 3. Now look at the 3 and the 3 goes, and the term remaining is root 2. This is the first common difference, okay, between second and the first one. Now we have T3 minus T2 for checking. These two, difference between this side, this one we'll see. What is that one? T3. Okay, I'll write this one. T3 is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2. What is T2? It is 3 plus root 2. Now see how I'm going to do here, like this one. First I'm writing this one, 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 plus root 2. Don't write this way. We're going to put bracket because you have two terms and the minus sign. In that case, better to put bracket, this one bracket. If you are perfect, then you are going to write it minus 3 minus root 2. So if you are beginners, if you are getting confused with the bracket and minus sign, better to put the bracket whenever you have minus sign common. Now look at this one. D is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 minus plus, once again it is minus root 2. This goes and this goes. I will not do directly. I will show you step by step, so that whatever the confusion most of the students they face with square root numbers, so that if people can understand and you can clear your doubts. This is 2 root 2 and root 2. See here children, 2 root 2 minus root 2 means it is 1 root. It is something like 2x minus 1x. What is 2x minus 1x is 1x. Na? The same way look at this one. Don't get confused. 2 root 2 minus root 2, that is 1 root 2 for your convenience, is equal to 1 root 2 or root 2 you are saying. See here, root 2, this you have got. So you have got this difference same and this also difference same. Then you can try for the next one. What is next one? That is third difference you are calculating. This is our second difference and this is the first difference you have calculated. What is that one? T4 minus T3. Very simple. Same thing you are continuing. 3 plus 3 root 2 minus, what is our second one? That is third term is 3 plus 2 root 2. Okay, now this one as it is 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 minus plus minus 2 root 2. Okay, this once again it goes. What remains here? 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Okay, this is 3 root 2 and 2 root 2. What is this one here? I'll write here 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. As I just now explained, this is 2x minus 3x minus 2x. This way is equal to 1x. We do know in the same way 3x minus 2, that is 2x into this 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2 is equal to 1 root 2. Okay, you are getting here root 2. So that means you have got all the three differences between each term as same. Then you are going to find for the next three more terms by adding the common difference in the previous term. That I'll show you. Look at this one. Now we have got the difference this much. Now the fifth term T5 is equal to the fourth term plus the difference. What is the fourth term? It is 3 plus 3 root 2 plus root 2. Why root 2? Difference we have got as root 2. Now you are not adding with 3 and 3. 6 root you are not making this one. It is a rational number. Write it as it is. Here these two are irrational numbers and they get added because they are same. Once again 3x plus 1x, that is equal to 4x. Am I right? So this is plus 3 plus nothing means it is 1. 4 root 2. Yes. Now I have got the t5th, the first term what is required here, that I got. Next we will go with t6th, that is the previous term. Okay, I'll write one more step, t5 plus the difference, that is 3 plus 4 root 2 plus the difference is how much? Root 2. Very simple. So what you are doing here, it is nothing means 1, 3 as it is, plus 4 root 2 plus 1 root 2 is 5 root 2. Very simple. Hope people are understanding the concept of square root, numbers, addition and the subtraction that I explained in detail. For finding t7, we are adding t6th term and the common difference. 6th term is 3 plus 5 root 2 plus the common difference is root 2. This 3 as it is, as I told you, 5 root 2, nothing means it is 1 root 2, 5 plus 1, 6 root 2. See here, once again, I'll like to conclude this way, 3 root 2 or whatever it is, plus root 2 or 1 root 2 is not equal to 4 root 4. Children, as I told you, this is something like your x. See here, 3x plus 2x, you are writing as 5x. And x, this is common term. This is, you are going to get this way. You are not going to say 5 and 2x or x, something like that one. So these are the confusion most of the students they face. So hope people are understanding. Sorry, this is plus. The common difference, and if it forms an AP, in that case the next 3 terms of this one you are finding. Okay, now look at this one. First we have a is equal to 0.2. Is it? Then the common difference we'll see between t second term and the first term. Okay, a2 minus a1 also you can say, but I am going to refer t2 minus t1. Even you can go with a2 second term and the first term this way also. Now what is the second term? It is 0.22 minus 0.2. See here, students, you are going to get the confusion with the subtraction. 0.22 and 0.2 you are not writing here. This one 0.2, decimal point below decimal point and the digit here. So you can take here 0 if you get confused. Now here one is plus and one is minus. Of course here subtraction, there is no confusion here in this one. 2 minus 2 is 0. Very simple. And this is 0 minus 0 is 0. Obviously you are going to get here 0.02. So you know 0.22 and 0.2 which is greater? This obviously this is greater. So you are getting the plus sign. Next we will see difference between the, what is that one? Third term and the second term. What is that one? Third term is 0.222 minus 0.22. Okay, I'll show you the subtraction here. 0.222 minus 0.22. So 2, 0, 0 and 0. This is equal to 0.002. See here children. So once you have got this difference between these two terms only different. Okay, between the second and the first, third and the second, don't go for the next terms. Okay, here the common difference is not same. You can stop. Therefore the given series is not an AP. It is not an AP, as you are going to say here, the common difference is not same. This is very simple concept. Given a series, if it forms an AP, find the common difference, and if it is an AP, if it forms an AP, then you have to find the next 3 more terms. This is 1, 2 and the 3 more terms when it forms an AP. If it forms an AP means here the difference between this one and these two must be same. In that case you say the given series is an AP. Now look at this one here. The difference, first difference I am finding between t2 minus t1 second term and the first term. So the second term is what? Minus 4. Is it? The first term is what? 0. Or you can say a2 minus a1 also, that is a2 is equal to minus 4 and a1 equal to 0. So which is equal to minus 4 minus of 0, which is minus 4 minus 0 is minus 4 only. It is not 0. This is the first difference. The second difference is between the third term and the second term. Okay, what is the third term? That is, you can say A3 you can refer, or T3 you can refer according to your convenience. So A3 is what? A3 is what? It is minus 8 and A2 is minus 4. I can say T3 and T2. So according to your convenience, as I told you. So this is minus 8 minus the second term is what it is? Minus 4. Minus of minus 4 minus 8 minus it is plus 4. Minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4. That means the difference between these two is also same. Then we'll go with the next one. The difference between the fourth and the third term. Yes, this is equal to what we have. The fourth term is minus 12. Minus of the third term is minus 8. This is minus 12. Then minus minus is it is plus 8, which is equal to minus 4. 12 minus 8 is 4. Bigger number is having minus sign. Very simple. So this is what. So you are going to write here. Therefore, it forms, yes, an AP as the common difference is same or equal. You can say. Look at this one. This is first term, second, third, fourth. You are going to find the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh term. See here, children, a fifth, that is fifth term, is equal to fourth term plus the common difference, whatever you have got here. The fourth term is what here it is, minus 12 plus the difference we have got as minus 4, which is equal to minus 12 plus minus minus, it is 4. Both are negative. You are adding 12 and 4, it is 16, but with negative sign. Okay, now I'll go with the a sixth. A sixth is what? A fifth plus the difference. A sixth we have got, it is minus 16. Minus 16 plus, you have to solve stepwise. Minus 4. Don't write the answer directly. Solve the steps. You will get marks for that one if it is not MCQ type. Minus 16 plus minus minus 4. That is equal to, you are going to write here, minus 20. It is minus 20. So this is okay. I'll write here minus 20. Next you have a seventh is equal to a sixth plus the difference. The difference is what here? Okay. A, first of all, we'll write this one as minus 20 plus of minus 4. It is minus 24. So you have got this one as minus 20 and this one as minus 24. These are the three next terms. Okay, then find the three more terms. You are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. You have to find 1, 2, 3. Only in the case if it forms an AP, means the common difference between each term, if it is same, then you are going to find the 3 more terms. Else you are not doing that one. It is not possible only. Now first of all, the common difference between the second term and the first term, a2 minus a1, I'll say here. So the second term is what? Minus 1 by 2. What is the first term? It is also minus 1 by 2. Look at this one, children. So you are going to write, this is because we have to subtract the terms and this term is having what? Minus sign. Because of that one, you are writing minus 1 by 2. So this is minus 1 by 2 as usual. Minus minus plus 1 by 2, which is equal to, this is 0. Very simple. Yes, I think orally you can say this one. The same way this is first difference. The second difference, it is also same thing. Not necessary of writing that one. It is subtract this one from this one. It is also same. So because of that one, you are going to say here, if you write this one, you are getting the same difference. This is what? This is a AP. Okay, and next 3 terms directly you can write, because you are adding 0 to 0 to do that one, the previous term. You get the same. If it is an AP, this series form an AP. In that case, find the common difference and 3 more terms, means you are given the terms. And if it forms an AP, in that case, you are finding 1, 2, 3 more terms. Okay. So for this one, how to check whether it is an AP? That is very simple. You are going to find the difference between the conjugative terms. Here means here, first difference we are finding the difference between these two terms, that is a2 minus a1, that is equal to 3 minus 1, which is 2. Okay, the second difference between these two terms, that is a3 minus a2, which is equal to 9 minus 3, which is 6. See here, the difference is not same here, therefore this doesn't form an AP, and there is no question arises of finding the next 3 terms. You are going to say here the common difference is not same or not equal, therefore it doesn't form an AP. It doesn't form an AP. You can write this one. Okay, form an AP, write it systematically. This is what the solution of this one. This is one more interesting concept and very simple. If it is an AP, then find the common difference in the 3 more terms. Very simple. As usual, you are going to find the difference between the conjugative terms, that is a2 minus a1, that is second term, and the first term, that is 2a minus a. Very simple. 2a minus a means it is 1a, that is equal to a. Very simple concept. And another difference is between these two terms, that is 3a minus 2a, which is equal to, yes, 3a minus 2a is what? It is a. In next one also we'll check. 4a minus 3a. Very simple. This is also a. Here the common difference is same. Therefore, it is an AP. Okay. Next, what you are doing here? You are finding the next terms by adding what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a fifth. The fifth term is what? 4a plus a, which is equal to 5a. A sixth term, this is 5a, one term. Then a sixth is equal to 5a plus a, which is equal to 6a. Don't write directly. You have to solve and show. A seventh is equal to 6a plus a, which is 7a. So these are the three next. Look at this one. If it forms the given series, it means the given series forms an AP. Find the common difference and the next three terms. So for that one, for checking the AP, so you are going to find the difference between the conjugative term. So difference between this and this one, this and this one, and this and this one. So if it is same, then you are going to call this is an AP. Now look at this one. For first difference, the second term minus the first term. Second term is A2 minus A1, which is equal to A square minus A. Look at this one. A square minus A. We cannot subtract, but we can simplify this way. A into this one. If we take from A square means it has two A's, is it? If we take one A from outside, then A minus, and it has come outside, nothing remains, means 1 you have to write. Okay, next difference is what? A cube minus A square. Look at this one. A cube minus A square. See here, A cube means it has A square and also A, is it? Here I can take A square outside, A minus 1. Is it? Next difference, not necessary to find that one, because A into bracket A minus 1 is not equal to A square into A minus 1. Therefore, the common difference is not same. Therefore, the given this one series is not an AP. Okay, this is what you are going to write. Look at this one. If it forms an AP, find the common difference and three more terms. You have the question like this one. Our main fourth question in that one, the 12th one you have. See here, the series is what? Root 2. I am going to simplify this one in this way. Okay, I am writing first once again as it is root of 18 and root of 32. And next three terms in the case if it forms an AP. If it forms an AP in the sense here, you are finding the common difference between the terms, that is conjugative terms. If it is equal, then in that case you are finding AP and also the next three terms. Otherwise, you are not continuing with that one. So the first three terms, so difference is what? Root 8 minus root 2. You can write here A2 minus A1. So this is equal to root 8 minus 2. Children, look at this one. Root 8 minus root 2 is not equal to root 6. Remember this one. You are not going to subtract that way. Then how to solve that one? I'll show you. Root 8 can be written as 4 into 2 minus root 2. Very simple. See here, root 4 into 2. That is, see here, I'll explain. Root AB can be written as root A into root B. Is it? So in the same way, when root 4 into root 2 is written this way, you are going to get root 4 as 2 into root 2. So you are getting here 2 root 2 minus root 2. So what happens here? Root 2 is common in between. Okay. Then you have what happens to otherwise 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1 root 2. This is the way, or very simple you have 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2. Okay. 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2 is 1 root 2. This is a very simple calculation. So you have got the difference as root 2. Then we have next one. The second difference is root 18 minus root 8. Root 18 can be written as, okay, very simple, 9 2s are. Already you know root 8 can be written as 2 root 2, which I explained here. So root 18, this way I have written, this is same as 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Very simple. You are going to get 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2 is 1 root 2 or root 2. Okay. So what happens here? The difference between the first two terms we have got as root 2 and these two also root 2. Next, what is remaining here? Root 32, that is A. This is A2 minus A1. Then this is A3 minus A2. Next we have A4 minus A3. Okay, this is A1, A2, very simple, A3, and this is A4. We are referring. And now look at this one. For this one, what are we going to find here? For that one, root of 32 minus root of 18. Very simple. So this is D is equal to root 32. Okay. Root 32 can be written as, you know, 16 2s are 32. 16 can be written as root 16, 4 root 2. So that I have written here right this way. Already we have done root 18 as 3 root 2, which is equal to here 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2 is 1 root 2. This is what we have, is it? So root 32 and the difference between root 18 is root 2. So to get the next term, that is you have to get, so this is a, okay, you can write here. So the given series is an AP. You are going to write. Next one, a fifth. A fifth can be written as a fourth plus the common difference. A4 is what? Root 32 plus difference is root 2. See, we cannot add this way. So what I am doing here, I am writing this 32 as, look at this one, 4 root 2. Already we have done this one as 4 root 2 plus root 2, which is equal to 5 root 2. Very simple. Then we have got this one as 5 root 2, or you can write this one as 5 root 2 can be written as, look at this one. If you take this one outside, what happens? 5 becomes 25. When it goes, it get multiplied, is it? So when 25 comes out, it becomes 5. Am I right? 25 into 2, that is equal to root of 50. You are going to write 5 root 2 or root 50. Yes. In the same way, a sixth is equal to a fifth plus d. What is a fifth? I am taking this one, 5 root 2 plus root 2, that is equal to 6 root 2. 6 root 2 is same as, yes, 6 6 are 36 into 2, which is equal to 72. So next term is 72. Yes. Then we have a seventh, which is equal to a sixth plus the difference. What is a sixth? 6 root 2. What is the difference? Root 2. Very children, look at this one, very simple. This is 7, nothing means it is 1. 7 root 2. Okay, we are writing in the given format. So 7 root 2 means root 7, when it goes inside the root, it becomes 49 into 2. 49 2s are 58. So this is, next one is root 58. These are the 3 next terms. Okay, look at this one. If the given series, this one, forms an AP, find a common difference in 3 more terms. You have the series like this one, root 3, root 6, root 9 and root 2. Very simple. But many students make common mistake. It is what they make. I'll show you the mistake, what happens with such problems and how to avoid those. So if it forms, you have to find the next 3 terms. So first of all, we go with the difference between the second and the first term, a2 minus 7, which is equal to root 6 minus root 3. See, this is not equal to root 3. Remember this one. Okay, this is not equal to root 3 because we cannot subtract. Here we can multiply root 6 into root 3, root 18. See children, so this is what the confusion arises. So you have to be very careful with this one. We can add or subtract if this radicand is same and also the order. So if it is also root 6 or root 3, in that case you can add and subtract. Else you are not going to do any simplification. The solution of this one or the final answer of this one is root 6 minus root 3 only. In the same way, look at the second one, a3 minus a2, which is equal to, you have root 9 minus root 6. Okay, root 9 means, 3 minus root 6. Once again, we cannot subtract here. So the common difference is not same or equal. Therefore, it is not an AP. Okay, then there is no question of next 3 terms. Look at this one. If the series forms an AP, find a common difference in 3 more terms. You have this one, 14th question of main 4th question of exercise 5.1. See here, what happens? We are finding the common difference, is it? How to find difference between the conjugative term? I'll tell you. Look at this one. a2 minus a1, 3 square minus 1 square, which is not equal to 2 square. Yes, 3 square minus 1 square is not equal to 2 square. And how to write this one? 3 square is 9 minus 1, which is equal to 8. This way you are going to solve. Okay, next second common difference, 5 square minus 3 square. Okay, once again this is not equal to 2 square. This is not equal to 2 square. Children, you might have the confusion with this one because many students making this type of mistake I see. Only for that purpose I am explaining. 2 square if you do, then you'll get this one as AP. This is not that way. Now look at this one. This is wrong calculation. So this is 5 square is 25 minus 3 square is 9. You have to take the square and do this one. Okay, then which is equal to 60. So once again, what happens here? The difference is not same or not equal. Therefore, it is not an AP. So in a hurry, you are not going to say this one Okay, you are not going to do this way. This is wrong. Okay, now this is what I want to say here. This is a very simple question. Only because of this confusion you are going to lose the marks. Okay, therefore you are going to write here the common difference is not same, or you can write equal. Therefore it is not an AP. Very simple. Look at this question. If it forms an AP, find common difference and 3 more terms. Okay, here it is very simple question. And how to do this one? I'll show you. You know that one. Common difference is equal to second term, the previous next term, and the previous term. A2 minus A1. So here it is 5 square minus 1 square. Once again I want to say this is not equal to 4 square. You are not doing this way. So how you are doing here? 5 square is 25 minus 1 square is 1, which is equal to 24. Next one, the second difference is between the third term and the second term. What is third term? It is 7 square minus 5 square. Yes, 7 square is 49 minus 5 square is 25. Yes, the subtraction of these two is 4, and yes, you have got this one also 24. Next one, you have the difference between is fourth term and the third term, which is 73 you are given minus 7 square. Yes, write this way, 73 minus 7 square, which is equal to, 7 square is 49 you write here. Okay, when you subtract this one, you are going to get the same thing, it is 24. So here the common difference is same. So the given series is an AP. So for it is an AP as common difference is equal or same, you are going to say. Okay, next the 3 more terms, 1, 2, 3. That is first term, this is A1, A2, A3, A4. Then you have to find A5, then A6 and the A7. Very simple. A5th is equal to A4th plus the difference. A4th is what? 73 plus 24. Very simple. This is 3 plus 4, 7. This is 97 you are writing here. Yes, then A6th is equal to 97 plus 24. So 97 plus 24, 7 plus 4, it is 11, and this is 10, and this is 10, and this is 12. 100 and simple addition it is. Here you are going to get 121. Then A7th is equal to, you have 121 plus 24. Yes, if you do any mistake in the addition of the numbers, the next term gets wrong and your answer becomes wrong. So you have to be very careful with addition and subtraction also. Now look at this one, 4 plus 1, 5, 2 plus 2, 4, 1, 45 is the next one. Okay, so these are the 3 next terms.